So this is the second ETF Soccer Scout report. Today we're going to talk about FIE.TO. The full name is iShares Canadian Financial Monthly Income ETF. Before we start, I just want to point out that this is not an advertisement. YouTube creator is not affiliated with any companies. The purpose of this video is a presentation rather than a recommendation. The investment is your choice. YouTube creator takes no responsibility of your loss or your gain. Sports comparison is to help you better understand, so it's for fun. Please don't take it too seriously. All good? Let's get started. So this is today's agenda. We're going to talk about player's profile. We're going to talk about the strength of the player. We're going to talk about potential weakness of the player as well. Just for fun, we're going to talk about which sports star does the ETF resemble the most. And we're going to review the other scouts report and my review. Let's talk about player's profile. He is a Canadian player. The code name is FIE.TO. The full name is iShares Canadian Financial Monthly Income ETF. The position is defensive mid and center mid. It is composed of 70% stock, which is Canadian stocks, 8% of bonds, and 22% of others, which is preferred share. If you take a look for the diagram, it is shown that it has good defending skills, yield is very good, and also size is very huge. However, it is lacking attacking, potential, and mental, which is risk management. So now we're going to talk about the first strength of this player, which is high yield and monthly income. The current yield of this ETF is 9.11%. The dividend frequency is monthly, so it is very good for retired people. It has consistent monthly dividend from 2010 till now, so it gives you a little consistency and then stability. The second strength of this player is the size of the company. This ETF consists of large companies. 23% is giant, 34% is large, 15% is mid-cap companies. This ETF is focused on the value. It has high total asset. It also has a high average volume. Low MER is a bonus. The third strength of the player is underrated company holdings. FIE.TO holds undervalued companies. So if you take a look for PER, the ratio is very low. PBR is less than 1. Price per sales ratio is less than 1 too. Potential weakness of this player is high risk. According to Morningstar, this ETF has high risk and below average return. Risk per return ratio is lower than the index. 95 of the sector rating is solely in finance. So if finance sector doesn't do well, this ETF gonna crash. The second potential weakness is questionable annual return. There are many profitable years such as 2019, 2016, and 2013. However, there are years with big losses, for example 2018 and 2015. Third potential weakness is the future of finance sector. As mentioned, 95% of sector rating of this ETF is finance. And many news indicate the dark future of finance sector. For example, low key interest rate and the unemployment rate. But we will talk about it more in details in another video. This ETF reminds me of FIE.TO. FIE.TO is a physical player with good defending skills. He's lacking creativity and technical skills, and he has a little ups and downs in performance. Sometimes he does risky plays. However, he is a competitive player with reasonable price, and we can expect high return. Morningstar gave this ETF 3 stars. And here's my review. This is an attractive monthly income ETF with high yield. It is a good ETF for retired people. It has high risk and below average return. Potential to growth is very low. High yield can cover the potential risk of underperformance. Future is unclear, but we live in the present. My grading is 2.5 out of 5.